will get into this, we'll talk about our Age Reversist line, fighting those fine lines and wrinkles, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of our other skincare lines, 2 of which are new to our line. So, and they are just fantastic. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Beth Stainer. I am a director with Farmasi. So I've been with the company a little over 1.5 years. And I've used the Age Reversist line pretty much from the time that I started with the company, and I'm still using it. I have incorporated some other skincare lines. I use the Blemish Radiance and some components of the Aqua line in the morning, and then I also use some components of our Acne line, and then I use our Age Reversist at night, and then I'll use some components of our Rose line throughout the day. So I've got a lot of skin issues to deal with, so I use a few different things to try to combat some of the issues that I deal with. But let's talk about Age Reversist first. So this is going to be tops for fighting those fine lines and wrinkles. In this line, we have a gel cleanser. So it'll just be, just regular cleansing. Sorry about the glare. Let me see if I can get it. And then we also have an exfoliating cleanser that came out. This is new to the line this year. So you can use this once or twice a week. I actually alternate this. I use this once a week, and I use the exfoliating cleanser from the Blemish Radiance line once a week. And then we have our Tonic. So that's the Tonic. And then that's new to the line. And then you would come in with serum and moisturizer, and then eye cream. So the eye cream is actually packaged similar to this and the serum now. This is just the old packaging, so it lasts for a while because you only use a little bit. And then this is, I think, the diamond in the entire collection, and this is the new all-night sleeping mask, or all-night beauty mask. So we'll talk about this. I use this on the nights that I exfoliate. So my exfoliation nights, instead of using the moisturizer, I will come in and put this, and you actually put this on and sleep in it, and then wash it off in the morning. And we'll talk about the goodness that's in that in just a second. So I'll tell you a little bit about some of the ingredients that are in the Age Reversist line. So first off is salicylic acid. So our salicylic acid is derived from willow bark, so it makes it a little bit gentler. Salicylic acid is a beta hydroxy acid. And those are oil-soluble acids, so that's going to allow them to penetrate into the skin. So it's going to help to unclog the pores, and it also works as an anti-inflammatory. If you see me looking down, I do have notes because there's a lot of goodness with these lines, and I don't want to miss any of the critical information. So, and then there's also retinal palmitate. It is a milder form of retinol, and that is derived from vitamin A. That's going to encourage the growth of new skin cells, improve skin tone, and it's going to help to boost collagen production. And then Laminaria digitata. I know that's a big name, but it's basically algae. So we have red and brown algae in this line, which brings tons and tons of benefits for the skin. It's rich in alginates, mannitol, and amino acids, so it's going to moisturize, remineralize your skin. It's going to protect and nourish the skin, and it's going to help to improve firmness and elasticity, and that's where you get rid of those fine lines and wrinkles. And it's also going to be rich in iodine and has antiseptic properties, so it's going to help to detoxify. And then there's also sea salt in some of the components of this line. So sea salt is going to help to deep clean. It's going to add electrolytes back to the skin, and it's going to help to exfoliate. And of course, it softens and firms and revitalizes. Okay, and then we'll talk about the sleeping mask here. This has golden vitamin C, and that is a combination of ascorbic acid, which is the vitamin C, and gold. So vitamin C is what helps to promote collagen production. The goodness in this jar will boost collagen by 52% over a 6-hour sleep period. 52%, friends. And then it's antioxidant, which means it's going to protect from free radicals. And that's the environmental pollutants that attack the skin and get into the pores and clog the pores and cause all the skin issues. And then gold is also an antioxidant, and it's anti-inflammatory, so it's going to help to calm acne, irritation, and reduce redness. So, and then the toner also has witch hazel in it. So, and witch hazel is has antiseptic properties. So, alrighty, that is the Age Reversist line. I want to show y'all this mask right quick. Just show you, it looks like it's got kind of a gel consistency, if y'all can see that. Let me try to get the glare off of it. Sorry about that, guys. My light is not good. I know it's white. And then you just take a little bit of it, and it's got just the slightest hint of a citrus smell, a lemony smell. Okay. So then we're going to talk about our acne collection. And in that collection, got to put my glasses on so I can see, we have a clear complexion cleanser. So I don't use the cleanser, but I have it on hand just in case anybody wants to try it. And then we've got a toner, pore purifying toner. The cleanser is going to cleanse and restore. This is going to help to exfoliate and purify. And then you come in with the blemish control, and this is a miracle in a bottle. This is the blemish control serum. It's going to treat and protect. This is, if you have acne all over, you can put it all over your face. But if you have just the occasional blemish, you can use this to spot treat. The first time I used this was right after, literally right after I got it in. I had this lovely little blemish pop up. Look, I look like a cyclops. I had this huge zit right here. I put this on. Within about 4 hours, it was drying up, and it was gone in 4 days. So this stuff is part of my daily routine, morning and night. I use it anywhere that I've got some breakouts, and I do tend to break out along my chin and have hormonal breakouts. And then the balancing cream, which is basically the moisturizer. So that's going to bring balance back to the skin. It's going to nourish and hydrate. So let's talk a little bit about what is in this line. So we've talked about the line will help remove acne-causing bacteria. It's going to unclog pores and help control oil production. It's going to soothe inflammation and reduce redness. So if you've got irritation from an acne breakout, it's going to help to calm that. It's going to help to reduce the appearance of acne scarring. And this combines the power of both salicylic acid and glycolic acid. So both of those are soluble, and they will penetrate the pores to deep clean. And that's what's going to help to push out the yuck and bring out the new skin cells. Okay. And then this line also, the salicylic acid is derived from willow bark, just like the Age Reversist line. And then it also has witch hazel, and that is what's going to help serve as your blemish buster. And it's going to be particularly good for blackheads and whiteheads and excess oil. And then it's also got marine water in it, which is ocean water, and the salty minerals help to combat the bacteria. And it's going to help to tighten up the pores to speed up the healing process. So if you have issues with blemishes and you can only get one component of this line, get this serum. So next, let's talk about our Aqua line. So we have a gel cleanser. So I'm a double cleanser. I always double cleanse. So in the mornings, I use this, and I use our Lumi Radiance bar soap for the brightening. And this is going to cleanse and restore. And then we've got the Aqua Hydro Drops, and this hydrates and plumps. So I use this in the morning. And then the hydrating cream softens and nourishes. I use this in the morning. I actually mix a little bit of this with the Lumi Radiance brightening cream. So The Blumi Radiance cream is a little bit thicker because of the SPF, so this thins it out just enough, but it adds an amazing amount of moisture. And then we've got the eye cream, so that's going to give you intense moisture, okay, and really help to work around the fine lines and wrinkles. The major component of this is HydroProtect technology, so it's going to help to lock the moisture into your skin, but it's got hyaluronic acid. So this is our first line with hyaluronic acid. I just recently started using this. The beauty of this line is it's not just for dry skin. You can have oily skin, but your skin will need to be hydrated. This will hydrate but not cause production of excess oil. So I thought, let me give this a try and see. I tend to be combination, so I tend to lean a little bit more oily. I have been using pretty much this entire line in the mornings, and it's done an amazing things for my skin. My makeup is going on smoother. So it's good stuff, especially if you need hydration in your skin. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the rose line, but I actually use components of this line. I use our rose water morning and night. That's actually the first toner I use. I keep it in a spray bottle, little travel size spray bottle that I got at Walmart, and then I just spritz it on my face, and then I'll use my other toners after that. And then I use the rose oil at night. So I want to talk to y'all a little bit about the roses. This is, like I said, probably one of our most underrated lines. Roses are phenomenal skincare. So our rose line is made from pure Damascus roses that is grown in the Farmasi rose gardens. Yes, we have our own rose gardens in Sparta, Turkey. Okay, this is good for all skin types. And rose is historically one of the most natural and best anti-aging ingredients out there. It's been used for ages. Our, grandparents use it. It's been around for a long time, and it's been a staple in skincare. And it's one of the best ingredients for skincare. So let's talk about first. We do have a rose bar soap, so this can be used on the face and all over the body. And then we've got a rose gel cleanser. Now, the nice thing about the gel cleansers is these are formulated to pull dirt and oil out of the skin, so it's really good for oily skin. If you've got a drier skin, you probably want more of a creamier cleanser, but this would not irritate skin, okay, because of the rose. So it's going to pull out irritants and pollutants. That's the free radicals that we talked about. It has citric acid, so that's going to give you a light natural exfoliation, and it's going to help stimulate growth of new skin cells. And then we talked about the rose water. This is incredible stuff. So this is going to hydrate, minimize pores. It's going to soothe irritation and reduce redness. I have a really ready complexion. My skin stays red pretty much all the time. And I spritz this on, and it's helped tremendously. This is also going to help plump skin to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. It's anti-inflammatory and promotes healing, and you can use it morning, night, during the day, especially in the summer. Keep it cool during the summer and just spritz on your face, and it'll help to refresh. And then the Rose Oil Serum. So let me show y'all this. It isn't like a little dropper bottle, and it's just an oil. So this is considered a dry oil because it's going to absorb quickly and not leave an oily residue on the skin. This is going to help eliminate dryness and calm irritation. It has caprylic capric triglycerides, and that's a long word for a natural preservative that's made from combining coconut oil and glycerin. And both of those components are amazing for the skin. It's going to provide antioxidant properties. It's antibacterial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory. It's going to help to create a moisture barrier to protect the skin and keep it hydrated. It helps to plump the skin and reduce fine lines, and it helps to soften the skin. So if you have textured skin, it's going to help to break down those dead skin cells and push new skin cells to the surface. So some of the other things that, in addition to the rose water that are in this, or the rose oil, It's got olive oil that helps to protect against free radicals, and it's also a great source of vitamin E and vitamin A and K, iron, calcium, magnesium, and potassium. It's got calendula oil that comes from the marigold flower, and it helps to boost hydration and provide acne control and stop the overprotection of skin cells. It's got apricot kernel oil in it, and that revitalizes skin, prevents acne, and helps to eliminate dark circles. And it's got almond oil, so it's going to even skin tone, heal acne scarring. That also has vitamin A, and it helps to balance pH, which makes it especially good for hormonal breakouts. And it's also antibacterial and antifungal. So that's a lot of goodness in a little bottle. And it just takes a couple of drops of this. So this will last a while as well. And then finally, we have our rose cream. This has, of course, the rose oil and rose water. It's got coconut oil and glycerin as well. So, and that's just going to be your moisturizer. And like Emily said earlier, it does have a scent of a rose, but it's not a heavy scent. And then, of course, the rose water and the rose oil have a really natural woody rose scent. So, and then finally, we also have a rose clay mask that is it's got the rose water and clay ingredients. This is going to help to deeply cleanse, but it also provides extreme hydration. So anyway, those are, like I said, I use a little bit of pretty much all of these lines, with my favorite being the Age Reversist by far. And then I've added in the additional lines to address specific skin conditions. So that's the nice thing, is we can get your skin type and get you into something that will address the needs of your skin type, but we can also talk about skin conditions and get you different components of different lines that will address those conditions as needed. I appreciate you for hanging out with me and learning a little bit more about these skincare lines. Y'all have a good evening. Go out, be the light.